It's here, the greatest game in the universe. Football season is back, my friends, and with it, the return of the Premier League. The stage where 20 teams fight, dream, and sometimes break hearts, all for the right to be called champions of England. But before we dive into who's going to be lifting that trophy next May, there's, well, an elephant in the room. And no, I'm not speaking in metaphors, I mean Côte d'Ivoire, the elephants. They'll be heading to Morocco this winter to defend their African Cup of Nations crown from December 21st, 2025 to January 18th, 2026. Right in the middle of the Premier League season. And it's not just them. 51 Premier League players could be jetting off to AFCON. Imagine Manchester United without Mazraoui, Mbeumo, Amad Diallo and Onana. Nottingham Forest losing Ola Aina and Taiwo Awoniyi. Fulham without Calvin Bassey and Alex Iwobi. And down at the bottom, new boys Sunderland, already facing the drop, could see their squad ripped apart. Burnley's main striker, Lyle Foster, will be gone too. Could this change the relegation battle? Absolutely. But how much does AFCON really swing the fate of European teams? We're about to find out. So tell me, who do you think will join Sunderland and Burnley in the relegation zone? Or maybe, just maybe, one of them survives and a surprise giant falls. West Ham perhaps? Alright, enough suspense. Let's climb our way up the table, starting from 10th place, and work our way to the crown. Pacing slows, visual of Nottingham Forest fans, 10th, Nottingham Forest. Last season they were flying high in 7th. But this time, they've lost some big names, and with European football now on their plate, the extra weight might drag them down. Still, Forest are masters at finding mid-level gems, the kind of players who punch above their weight, just enough to keep them clinging to the top 10, ahead of the likes of Crystal Palace and Brentford. 9th, Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton are free from European distractions and true to form. They've pulled off some quietly brilliant signings. If they hang on to Carlos Baleba, even better, no AFCON departures. They're a mid-table mainstay, but 9th feels like their sweet spot this year, with the potential for a cheeky European push. 8th, Manchester United. Yes, improvement is coming to Old Trafford. Yes, Benjamin Šeško is here, but we've heard this story before. Pre-season has shown flashes, but not enough to believe Ruben Amorim will pull off a revolution just yet. 8th feels about right. 7th, Newcastle United. 5th last season, 7th this time. Why? 2 reasons. 1, Aston Villa are looking sharper, hungrier and more confident under Unai Emery. 2, Newcastle's transfer window has been underwhelming. Lose Alexander Isak and things could get messy fast. 6th, Aston Villa. It's a simple swap. Villa leapfrog Newcastle this season. Emery knows the Europa League like the back of his hand, and his side are learning to thrive under the pressure of being taken seriously. Don't be surprised if they're sniffing around the top 4 come spring. 5th, Tottenham Hotspur, a new era in North London. Mohamed Kudus, Mathys Tel, João Palhinha, and the biggest signing of all, Thomas Frank in the dugout. He's more pragmatic than Ange Postecoglou, and that might just be what Spurs need. Losing Yves Bissouma to AFCON will sting, but they've got cover. They'll be strong, but not quite strong enough to crack the top 4. 4th, Arsenal. Yes, we hear the outrage already. But listen, Gyökeres will add teeth to their attack, and Mikel Arteta has shored up old weaknesses. Still, Chelsea, Liverpool and City just feel that little bit more complete. Arsenal will fight, but this year, 4th might be where they land. 3rd, Liverpool, the defending champions, sliding to 3rd. They had magic last season, maybe a touch of luck too, but with Mo Salah off to AFCON and Arne Slot still settling in, them are the theme. They won't have the same ease. They'll be dangerous, but not unstoppable. 2nd, Chelsea. The FIFA Club World Cup winners look dangerous. João Pedro, Jamie Bynoe-Gittens, Stefan William, Liam Delap, Jorge Lato, Dario Esugo. Opta gives them an 8.8% chance of taking the title, and history says Chelsea thrive under Italian managers. Enzo Maresca is no different, but they're not quite ready to dethrone Pep. First, Manchester City, Pep Guardiola. The man has never gone more than 1 season without a league title. Ryan Cherki, James Trafford, Tijjani Reinders and Ryan Aït-Nouri have joined the fold. No De Bruyne, No Rodri to start. Strange times, but Pep is the master of the impossible. If City aren't on top by December, they might collapse into a top 4 scrap. But if they are, it's over. So there it is, our top 10 for the 2025-26 Premier League season. Manchester City, back on the throne, but football is chaos. Transfers happen, injuries strike. One winter tournament could turn the league upside down. What do you think? Will City cruise? Will United claw back into the top 4? Or will this season deliver the kind of shock we'll be talking about for decades? Your move, Premier League.